Okay. Hello, everyone. This is a bit of a status report on what's been going on. I have spent the past week basically grinding like a madman to get the Tier 5 Starbase project running. I basically ground 40,800 fleet marks just to make sure that was covered. That and the raw materials I filled. Flair filled the energy credits and the DOFs. And a big thank you to Ice and Andrew for taking care of the dilithium for us. So, Starbase 5 of Special Tactics has been a long time coming, and it will arrive in about 10 days from now. I am in the Steam Runner. I kind of moved the Steam Runner to my main, and I've been doing a lot of build work over the course of the past week, and I think I've built a pretty decent ship. At least one that can handle pretty much any advanced queue I get tossed in reasonably well. Elites, I don't know. I haven't really done that many elites. Doesn't look like everything else is, I kind of almost wish we could keep the half-finished Starbase look. I do kind of like that. Like, it's a facility we're using, but we never quite finished it. I have really fallen for this ship hard over the course of the past week. This thing is really cool. Like, it's a combination of research and build work. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if the visuals were matching. Because I know we're tier 5 on the... we're tier 5 on the communications array. We have enabled the comms array. The comms array is definitively enabled now. Unfortunately, the interior is still the same. The interior, I was actually talking about this with Flair on the server. The Federation Starbase, hey Deca, the Federation Fleet Starbase could really use a design pass. Like, the outside is fine, but like, maybe the inside could use the new interior kit. I'm just saying. So I have been on a technical and on a systems and on a art and design side. I have been very impressed with Deca for the last couple updates. I do wish they could improve on the frequency of their content delivery. I feel now, as I did then, that focusing so much on spectacle and every mission having to be an effects blowout is detrimental to the game. Let's get inside this ship, because this is a very slow transport. So 7 of 9, I thought for sure they were going to do something very specific with 7 of 9's character in this past mission, and they didn't. And from what I understand, it is because, I'll just go out and say it, I was expecting them to make 7 Captain of the Enterprise, and they didn't. This mission seems to have been almost perfectly written for that. I'll talk more about that when I finally do the mission proper on the channel. But apparently Paramount stepped in, and I have suspicions, because that seems like a marketing faux pas, not to have 7 of 9 as Captain of the Enterprise, when, in the on-screen canon at least, 7 of 9 is the Captain of the Enterprise on screen. Here. Let's have a conversation. I do like the vest they introduced. I like the Odyssey TAC vest. This is very nice. Although I don't like it. I don't like it with white shoulders. I think it should have the typical, like, brown or gray shoulders, depending on how you see your visual palette. But, apparently someone at Paramount intervened and prevented that from happening. They didn't want Seven of Nine to be captain of the Enterprise in the game. And I have a suspicion that was probably somebody... That was probably pressure from Secret Hideout. Maybe. But enough about that. Let's talk about the Star Trek that actually matters right now, which is this game. The Star Trek that is actually making money, which is this game. Is there anything different around here? It's been a while since I looked around the Starbase, but yeah, this place really needs some love in terms of the new kit. Yeah, maybe some new models up here, or let us change the models. The meeting place for fleet members that never gets used. I don't know. If your fleet actually uses this table, let me know. If you're in a fleet that actually uses this, like, meeting room, let me know. The glass floor that everybody was, like, freaked out about because some of these bridge officers, some of these characters and some of these NPCs, they wear skoits. So here's a glass floor. I remember people were up in arms about that. I still want to have a fight down there. I still want to pick a fight with someone down there, Phantom Menace style. Yeah, the ops room. This ops room could be a bit more elaborate. Like, even if all you did was basically you just took the Miranda bridge and stuck it at the end of this corridor, and then you just had, like, you know, and then you just, like, turned it into just like a CIC looking thing. You know, that would be good enough, I think. If you just, like, stuck the Miranda bridge at the end here, and that's the ops center. You could do that, and then around all the way around the Miranda Bridge, you would just have like these, like the bank, your exchange, your mail. Oh my God, do you even have exchange access from the Starbase? Let's turn on the discontinued winter thing. Thanks, Bordicus. Appreciate it. You know, now that they have ground patrols, here's a thing you can do. All of the patrols that you used to have in the sector blocks, this is a free suggestion, Deca. Feel free to show someone from DECA a clip of this, okay? And send it to them. All those patrols that are scattered around the sector blocks that no longer have their wrapper missions, you could plug them all into here in the holodeck on the Fleet Starbase. Or at Starfleet Academy, anywhere where there's a holodeck. You're welcome. Also, holy shit. Look at, that is, yeah. Again, the interior of the Starbase could use some work. I do like the holodeck itself, though. The doorway needs some work, but I do like the Voyager thing we've got going on. Where, like, you've got all of these things. I'm assuming these things are here for safety. Although, if these, like, if this lattice is here for safety, what the fuck are these here for? These giant skull-cracking projections. But yeah. No charge, Deca. Feel free to take my suggestion. You can give the Fleet Starbase some utility. People can run a daily, like, give it, like, add a patrol daily, like a fleet simulation daily for fleet marks or dilithium or something, where, like, people can team up and run patrols from the fleet holodeck. There you go. Like this room could use, like, this is the only actual original environment in the Starbase. Everything else is just repurposed old mission maps. Speaking of which, operations officer. Let's see. Telluride personnel officer. Telluride cultural exchange. Special DOF. There are a multitude of cultural exchange programs designed to foster greater understanding. Yeah, like, there's nothing outside that window. I don't remember how many maps use this, how many missions use this particular map. I want to say I remember a bunch of Foundry missions doing it. I want to say I remember a mission where you had to travel back in time to Wolf 359 on board the Saratoga, and it used that map. Like, it had this room. Or something close to it. Yeah, this room has no point. This room has no point! Like, really, you could stick all this shit on the main deck of the Starbase? You could. Okay, here's the sick bay. Nothing different in here. Let's see. Medical treatment officer. Yeah, it's called a doctor game. This poor guy. He's got a... You imagine the bedside manner of a Telluride doctor. Healing through aggravation. Science officer. We have the giant buzzy thing. We still haven't figured out what it does. Yeah, this interior could use some woik, Cryptic. So what the hell is this? Oh, the same freaking thing. Again, we have much better looking medical facilities, especially from like the Terran Empire missions. We have some much better medical facilities now that we can swap these out with. By we, I mean you. Cryptic. Or Deca. Deca! I have to keep... Have I been saying Cryptic the whole time? Old habits. Old habits. Yes. Starfleet. Through the ages. Until the identity crisis hits. 3 uniforms, not one of them are current. Like, this should really be the Odyssey uniform. Or, like, either Odyssey or, like, Picard. Like, Picard, Season 2-ish? Season 3? Like, Season 3, Odyssey, and then, I don't know. Sure as hell, none of the Moo is from the 32nd century. I don't understand who thought those were a good idea. I can't understand you if you think those look good at all. I know I clicked you. There we go. Watch, it's infected. Infected. It's always infected. Or Starbase 1. But which?
Listen up. The war has not been going...
It's the Wish Klingons.
Here they come. Time before more arrive.
There's a jellyfish. I have a friend
Reading some heavier ships.
who hates the jellyfish. You know who you are. Decatur is gone. Be gone.
An evacuation ship is launching.
Nope.
Give them cover.
Wrong one.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault. An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Typical Klingons.
Here come the Klingon battleships.
Terrible
Keep
timing.
fighting.
You know what? Because I don't like you.
Launching. Give them cover. As a tone shift.
Roosevelt is in need of aid. Can you draw off some of those enemy ships?
Nice.
Keep up with this kind of war.
Get them fleet marks. Dope. Now it goes real fast. Quadra Sigma. Oh, get him.
There are 2 active Borg transwarp conduits in this system, along with a stable spatial rift. This is the Borg.
What did I just click on? Where's my mouse? And we got a Typhon. With Valkyries. And fortunately, there isn't... I'm in a steam runner, but there's no black hole in sight, fortunately. If you know, you know. It sounds like the sensor contact ping from Mech Commander almost.
All defenses
Those Valkyries are angry. Fuck your tractor beam. I'm actually surprised it didn't spit out a swarm of probes. There they are. Shit! Yeah! Oh, still stuff? Oh, a sphere.
We're picking up something. I know they're...
Man, those Valkyries are angry! Oh, she's after me! She's after me! Man, I feel it in my gut every time. I feel it in my gut every time this thing coughs up a swarm of torpedoes. Broken since Agents of Yesterday. Please, Deca, fix it. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I've grown quite attached to this thing. This thing saw me through probably one of the worst grinds I've ever done in this game, which is... You just don't understand. 40,000 fleet marks solo in 1 week. You don't understand. Someone actually, like, straight up asked me, how do you not hate the game after all that? I can't... This is the Borg one, isn't it? Oh, we got an Achilles.
Borg are using reality, looks like.
You're next, Achilles! We've got the Skywalker. Think you're in the wrong galaxy, buddy. We got the Eureka. Alright, alright. Or 4 Eureka. Okay. IKS Hanra. Sure. And RRW Ein. Okay.
Here they come! Break in the incoming warp signatures. We'll have a short amount of time before more Borg arrive.
You know, why are we having this much trouble?
Sensors show larger vessels incoming. An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover. Like, why are we having this much trouble?
in the 25th century, you'd think that this thing would have been replaced with something that has actual, like, defensive capacity.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Think of what kind of non-functional hoopty that Galaxy Dreadnought has to have been reduced to be carrying people out of this place and not fighting.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover. There's a break in the enemy formation. Get into position to prepare for the next assault. Here come the Borg assimilators! Keep fighting!
Oh, that was a nice crunchy explosion.
An evacuation ship is launching! Give them cover!
Dude, we evacuated the Starbase. They don't care. Like, they don't care. We evacuate. Their target is the Starbase. But you'd think that... So, let's see. 2250s. So that's 100. You would think that 160 years... That in 160 years they would have replaced Starbase 1 with something that was, good. Something that wasn't pathetic. I mean, take a look at what they did with Earth Space Dock in Picard Season 3. They replaced it with Probert Station, and Probert Station kicks ass. Here, you have this city-sized starbase that's basically just a floating derelict. It's a floating derelict that got reduced to scrap. For all the resources that it would take to rebuild it, you could just build something new that didn't suck. But hey, that's just me. Ah, swarm.
The Herc are about to...
Alright, so we got Ryder in the Tacoma. Tesoro and the Terrarian. We got the Skywalker again. USS Juliet. And the Kobayashi Maru, but they don't count. The fuck was that? We are no longer under attack.
Well done.
Is anyone staying over there? Okay, I guess not. Guess I'm over here then.
Satellite is back online. We'll launch tractor mines against the Earth ships.
I think the Herc may have made a mistake coming here.
The last of the refugee ships are ready. Protect them from the Herc as they leave the planet.
Okay, aren't you dramatic?
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Can you tell I normally fly cruisers with how I'm slipping and sliding everywhere?
Herc's ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Herc dreadnought on sensor. Careful. Refugee ship heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
You guys are gonna mind if I just like spray tricobalts at you, are you? Oh, never mind.
They're speeding up evacuation. All lanes. Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
And there go my swarmers. My swarmers abandoned me.
Earth ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Quit it.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Earth ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. That's everyone.
You don't understand. Every time I fire one of those spreads, I can feel it in my teeth. Like, I'm wearing headphones. I feel that shit.